everyone. I am back. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi died for no apparent reason, but it's not. But in the meantime, it looks like AGHM Tiger has actually been disqualified, which is perfect for Merv Martin. Let's have a look at any kind of position changes. Penalties. No penalties for the guys on track. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I'd love to know. But we are coming to the closing laps of the race now. So perfect stuff. Hopefully the Wi-Fi continues to work. I'll join a party just so I don't distract the drivers. There we go. Right, so hopefully I don't distract anyone. I don't know if they could hear me or not. But good stuff. Right, so Tom Pieraga still in P1. That hasn't changed since my little time off. But Merv Martin all over the back of Albatross, looking to make P2. By far the closest people on field. I haven't got a clue what happened here. I will have to ask the drivers in the break what happened. Is Martin close enough or fast enough to make a move? So they are on the dry tyres now as well. So I'm guessing maybe something happened in the pit stop window. Maybe things were drying up. Maybe Tiger went too early onto the dries. I'm not sure. Bit of a shame that didn't work, but we're back. Right, so Merv Martin, is he close enough? He has got DRS. Is he close enough to make a move? Goes for the outside. Albatross forces him round. Albatross later on the brakes. Merv's going to hold it around the outside. Doesn't go into the wall and does get the position. So great stuff from Merv Martin, making his way back up to P2 after an awful start. Bumpier with the fastest lap of the race. So this has been a good recovery for Merv Martin here after, like I said, a bad start. Great start for Tom Pieraga, who's actually on for, I believe, his first win. I might be wrong on that, but I believe it's his first win of F2 if he does get the win. He does have Merv Martin chasing him down though. Albatross right behind him in P3. Is he close enough? Has Merv got enough time? He does look like he's the fastest man on track. He is closing on Tom Pieraga. I think it's crucial, and I think Merv Martin needs to get DRS on this back straight if he wants to make the move. I think he needs to get DRS on this straight and then maybe make the move in on the second DRS or the first DRS straight of the next lap. But I think he needs to get DRS. Is he close enough? He has 2 tenths to gain, basically around coming on the one corner. Oh, Tom Pieraga's into the wall. That's Merv Martin definitely going to have DRS and probably making the move. That is disaster for Tom Pieraga. That is the worst thing that could have happened. As Merv Martin makes the move of Tom Pieraga, who's limping now. Will he be able to limp back onto a podium position? I'm not sure he will. Albatross all over the back of him and past him. Lorek also probably going to get back past him. Merv Martin somehow looks like he's on to win this race. Completely unexpected. Tom Pieraga, Lorek gets fast lap. Tom Pieraga going to try and stay with Albatross, not quite close enough. So Lorek now all over the back of him as well. Let's go on board with Lorek, see what he sees. Everyone's got DRS. With Tom Pieraga having DRS, I'm not sure he is going to get close enough. But let's look at Tom Pieraga. Is he close enough to make a move on Albatross? Even with the damage, he's not. Can Tom Pieraga hold on to a podium, throwing away the win? It's very unfortunate for him. But can he get the win? he's dropping back from Albatross, but that is what we expect. Is LOR close enough? He is all over the back of him. Tom Piraga tapping the wall again. I'm not sure Tom Piraga is going to be able to hold on. Oh, Alaric almost hitting the back of him. This is so close. He's actually on the super softs as well. Goes for the inside. He's going to make the move. Tom Piraga losing even a podium after what looked like a pretty comfortable P1. As here we are. Oh, Tom Piraga's out now as well. As I move away from him, he's actually out in the wall. Oh, that's a shame I didn't catch that on camera as I moved away, because I went to go watch Merv Martin win this race. Disaster for Tom Piraga's Albatross P2. Hello, Rick P3. Bumpier somehow recovering from that wing damage with a P4. The Roy P5, we only have half the grid finishing. It's a shame for Tom Piraga. He had what looked to be a certain win, but it's all gone away. He crumbled under the pressure. The Roy celebrating his P5 here. Gone out 3 positions. Actually bins it in the wall. Not sure he meant to do that. Doesn't want to get disqualified here, otherwise he won't get any points. Does manage to spin the car back around without getting disqualified by the game, and crosses the line. There we go. So, disaster for Tom Piraga in the closing laps, despite a great race. So, Albatross driver of the day, I think that's arguably fair, given he did gain the most positions overall, although in my opinion I would give it to Merv Martin, who dropped to 8th. He was down in 8th at one point in this race, and managed to win. What a comeback drive after losing his lead at the start. Something happened on the first lap which we didn't catch. He was in P8 and then has managed to win. I think that deserves driver of the day for this. Great recovery from Merv Martin there. As you see the points, Tom Prof does still get points. Well, I'm not sure how the point system works. Oh, sorry, Tom Piraga does get points. I'm not sure how the point system works in our game. I think even if you did, if you should still get points. But those are the results for the feature race. I'd love if someone, I don't know if anyone's watching the stream, could tell me what happened to AGHM Tiger. Because I obviously didn't catch that with whatever Wi-Fi issues I was having. It'd be great if someone could show me or tell me whatever happened. Ready for the sprint race. Wow, this sets up an exciting sprint race. So AGHM Tiger, I think the top 8 get reversed, so he will still start in 10th. I'm just getting news about what happened to Tiger. As AGHM Tiger spun as he removed the pit, as he left the pit lane, and it disqualified him for blocking the pit. That is a real shame for AGHM Tiger. Not at all what he would have wanted, and I think he may even start at the back, because I think only the top 8 get reversed, which is crucial. It means Merv Martin still starts ahead of AGHM Tiger, and he won the feature race. This is great news for Merv. First couple of races going his way with a bit of bad luck for Tiger in now both of the first 2 rounds. Here we are on the formation lap. So, as I suspected, AGHM Tiger does actually stay at the back, although it looks like we have a spinner. Tongo Prof, spinning around turn 1. So Hypernova has sprint race pole, followed by Tongo Prof, Tom Piraga, Droy, Bumpier, Loric, Albatross, and Merv in P8, and then with no sprint race reverse grids for the unlucky AGHM Tiger and Alexis Beast, who I believe is an AI this time round, because he did leave in the first session. I will invite him back if I have him. I'll do my best to find him. He has been invited back, so if he does want to rejoin, the invite is there for him. This is like a very fast formation lap on board with these guys. We do have green flags. I believe we're still on the formation lap. I wouldn't put it past the game to be glitching, to be honest. Although I do. Are we still in formation? It looks like we are. A little bit confused to what's going on then. Tonga Prof is apparently still P2. So it looks very much like racing. I'm very confused. Now we have Hypernova disqualified and DeRoy disqualified. Definitely indicating it is definitely a formation lap. These guys are going very quick and weirdly racy for a formation lap. How odd. Yeah, everyone else seems to be going quite normally. Okay, that was a bit weird. But never mind. Tom Prof making his way through the entire field at the end of the formation lap. So, let's get ready for this start. We want to see the position changes so we can see what's going on. Here we are. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And off we go. It looks like a bad start for Tonga Prophecy. Bogs down, dropping all sorts of positions, dropping right to the back of the field. It actually ends up last. Everyone else seems to hold position. Bumpy actually making a move now on the inside of DeRoy. Does he get it done? He does. And we have LOR Rick for the look on the inside. DeRoy now dropping 2 positions off the start. Not good at all for him. Albatross the Grey Star up 3. AJ Tiger also making up 2 positions. This has been an awful start for Tonga Prof, who's just dropped straight to the back of the grid. Didn't get the start right at all. So Hypernova spinning into the wall. Does he get damage? I don't know. Squeeze into the wall. That will definitely give him damage. Tom Piraga also seems to be squeezing Bumpy into the wall. Everyone is ghosting around. I'm not sure if they can see each other or not. This is extremely weird for me. Not sure what's going on with those two, as they are just sitting ghosts in each other. Yeah, not sure what's happening. But they are maybe fighting for the lead. You see Albatross right behind them, probably equally confused. They seem to have lost their ghost now, I think. Does Bumpy have... Might be missing an end plate. I think he is. I think he got put into the wall there, but I'm not completely sure what happened. Hypernova has dropped 5 positions at this start as well, which is an awful start for him. Hopefully Merv Martin should be able to get past him relatively quickly, and will be wanting to try and maximise his championship point gain on HHM Tiger this week. So, Het Bumpier. Is he close enough? Tom Piraga into the wall, losing more wing. Disaster for Tom Piraga. Blew the last race win. Had a chance to make amends here. Lost even more wing. I believe he's going to pit. He does, as Bumpy now takes the lead. Albatross P2. Is Albatross close enough to make the move up the inside? He's not quite close enough by the look of it. No, he's not quite close enough. Alaric P3. DeRoy with a really strange delta is in P4. Oh, we have a spin. Hypernova is out of this race. Not a good weekend for him overall. That's a virtual safety car. Should help Tom Piraga in his pit stop. Get out. Hopefully he don't lose as much time as he would have done. So as everything settles down under the VSC, we have Bumpier P1, Albatross P2. Those two got 4 and 5 positions respectively. That's very impressive for them. Eloric P3, DeRoy holding in P4. Maybe could have been a bit higher if he did make a couple of mistakes along the way. Merv Martin, P5. Decent start for him, up 3 positions after winning the last race. Getting very close there to DeRoy. AGH and Tiger up 6 behind his championship rival Merv Martin. We have Tom GoProf in P7. We have Alexis Beast in P8, although I think once again I think it is his AI and this is not him. Tom Pieraga hopefully will make some progress back up the field. The VSC has ended and we are underway again. Can Het Bumpy get a sprint race win here? It is looking good for him at the moment as he is in P1. He has a bit of a gap back to Albatross, although I cannot see what the delta is. But he has what looks like a decent gap. We'll get our track map back up. As we can see, Alaric not quite close. It doesn't look like anyone is quite close enough to be making any moves. At least I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it going into turn 1. Yeah, I've got a bit of a car sandwich here now though. These guys about half a second apart. Albatross, Loric, DeRoy, Merv Martin, all about half a second apart from each other. Is Loric closer to make a move on Albatross, who does not have DRS? It doesn't look like he quite has the straight line speed. No, he does not. So Het Bumpy getting a nice gap to these guys now. Merv Martin all over the back of DeRoy, not able to make a move just yet. Will he be able to do anything coming to chicane? Nope, not quite close enough. Will he get a good enough exit to maybe make a move? No, doesn't look like he will. Well, we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. That's Tom Pieraga into the wall again. Is he out? I cannot see from this angle. Looks like he's just spun and stopped on track. He's underway again, which is good for him, but that has probably ruined his race now. I won't be surprised if he returns to the pits. He has brought out a VSC. Hopefully he wasn't doing the thing where you stop on track and bring out the safety car. I hope that's what he wasn't trying to do, as that wouldn't be ideal if he was purposely trying to bring out a safety car to help his race. Because I know that is a thing in this game. If you stop on track for about 10 seconds, it can bring that out. I hope that isn't what he was trying, but it might be. And if so, that might be worth investigating for the stewards. If that is what he tried to do, because he did just stand on track for a while for no particular reason. Anyway, VSC is over. DeRoy all over the back of Loric. Is he going to be able to make a move? He's all up the inside. Oh, wee bit of weaving there for Loric. I'm not sure that's allowed. It's going to be very close. Loric also tries to go around the outside of Albatross. Can DeRoy do them all? Not quite, but he will make the move on Albatross. So Albatross losing 2 positions there, both to Loric and DeRoy. Merv Martin trying to capitalise, but not quite able to. Merv Martin all over the back of him. Can he make the move? No, he has to back off there. He's going to get squeezed. Look at this train of cars now behind P2. Oh, very close to hitting the back of him. And AGH and Tiger all over his title rival, Merv Martin. Isn't quite close enough to make a move. Is he Merv be able to dive at the inside of Albatross? He's not quite going to be able to. Close. Not quite there. DeRoy. Is he going to be able to make a move? Or Tom Pieraga, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, topping off what has been a miserable race, and overall probably pretty miserable weekend after losing the race win. He's probably still frustrated. Yeah, not ideal at all. So, is anyone close enough to make a move? Merv Martin may be close enough to Albatross to make a move. Issue is, Albatross will have, I believe, he'll stay close enough. I think, yeah, Albatross will probably stay close enough to have DRS on DeRoy, which will not benefit Merv Martin anyway. AGH and Tiger right behind him. Merv doesn't seem to get a great exit at all. As we're right on board with Tiger up the inside, Merv gives him room. And that's the move done for Tiger. So Merv Martin making a mistake and letting his rivals through. That is the last thing Merv wanted. Albatross actually doesn't have DRS because Tiger could make 2 moves here. As he goes for the outside, not quite close enough. Merv's trying to get up the inside, also not close enough. Although he has got a better exit out of turn 1. Is he going to be able to make the move into turn 2? He is going to be able to. Tiger gets squeezed. Not able to make the move stick then, overall, Tiger here. Not quite able to make the move stick. But that was some great racing there. He almost got it done. Maybe if he'd have gone for the inside rather than the outside, he would have held position on Merv Martin. We don't know. But that was some great racing from those guys there. So Merv, can he now make the progress in Albatross he would have hoped to make last time? Mr. Roy, all over the back of LOR Rick, not quite close enough. I think Mick must have made a mistake at the last corner for him to get that close there. Hits the apex of Castle nicely. Will he get a good run on him? Not sure. Merv Martin seems to have lost a bit of time to Albatross, and AJHM Tiger is all over the back of him. He's on board, in fact, with this battle. Is he going to be able to get it done in the next DRS straight? Maybe on the brakes. He will have DRS. Merv Martin, also very close to Albatross, will have DRS. Albatross, I believe, will also have DRS. And so would Roy. So Lorick has a bit of a train behind him. Merv tapping the wall. Does he get wing damage? Unsure. Maybe he already has it. But Tiger up the inside again for the second time in the same place. He remains in the lead, set the fast lap. But Tiger, can he hold it? Merv slightly quicker down the straight with the synergy of Albatross. But Tiger has the inside line. Pushes Merv Martin very wide. Not sure if that's legal. He does push him off track, but does get the position. So great drive from Tiger so far. Is Merv able to do anything? Come back at him. It doesn't look like he is close enough to make any kind of moves on the way back. But that was some very close racing. So this time Albatross does make, AJHM Tiger does make that move stick and moves on to Albatross. Everyone here kind of training up behind LOR Rick, and DeRoy isn't quite close to get past him. So this is interesting. Tonga Prof does get a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Not sure which corner he cut around Baku to get a 5-second penalty. He has no wing. Not a good start to his race. Right, DeRoy looks like he actually, is he going to be out of DRS this time? It's possible he'll be out of DRS this time. And that could mean Albatross get past, might allow Tiger to close up on him. Not sure, as Tiger is all over the back of Albatross, showing some real pace in this sprint race. We have a yellow flag as Tonga Prof is out of the session. I believe he retired on track by not crashing, which again is not something we allow in TRL, as it can bring out safety cars, and we don't want that. Let me just double check if he did retire on track or if he crashed. Couldn't really see. I get the feeling he just retired on track, which isn't really what we want to see. DeRoy not close enough, not able to hold the slipstream. Tiger though, all over the back of Albatross. Is he close enough? Doesn't look like it. Or maybe he is when he dives to the inside. No, he thinks about it, backs out. Wasn't quite close enough. Wasn't quite close enough. DeRoy appears to have lost a lot of time to LOL Rick. Tiger though this time does go up the inside of Albatross into turn 2, pushes Albatross wide, does get the move done. Tiger making great progress now. Merv Martin trying to do the same thing and capitalise. He does capitalise and gets past Albatross as well. So Albatross now losing 2 positions. Albatross tries to fight it, goes back up the inside, almost makes contact with Tiger. Merv Martin does just about keep the position, but that does cost him a lot of time and DRS on AGHM Tiger, which is probably the last thing Merv wanted. He will need to close that gap if he wants to keep DRS now. A couple of attempts to try and close. Hopefully for his sake he can. AGHM Tiger then, the one making waves through the field. He's up 6. Technically everyone on the grid right now is actually up in position, which is I guess good for all of them for the sprint race. AGHM Tiger trying to make a move on Deroy. Is he close enough? Coming into the next DRS, he will definitely have DRS, and he's only 2.5 tenths behind. Looks like he should be able to make this move easily, with Deroy not having any DRS from Lorik this time to help him defend. This looks like the end of Deroy's podium chances as Tiger follows him nicely. He really get the move. So not achieving the best camera angle, this is a bit better. Goes for the inside. Again, not getting a great camera angle here, unfortunately. Tiger does make the move before the corner, and Albatross in the background makes the move on Murph Martin, who drops 6th. Not what he wants to see either. But yeah, that is 6th place for Murph Martin. Not what he wants, with his rival now in 3rd, making a charge for at least P2, potentially the win if he has enough pace. Not sure he will, but he is definitely going to be making a charge for at least P2, as he does have DRS on Lorik in front of him, and Lorik is a teammate. He might just let him through. Very close. Albatross all over the back of Merv Martin, who's not showing a great deal of pace right now. Does he have wing damage? I'm unsure, but he's dropped a massive gap back to Deroy. I can't see any wing damage on that car. But all I do see is Albatross all over the back of him. Not quite close enough here. See if makes it Alta Castle is in the middle of Castle. AGHM Tiger all over the back of Lorik. Maybe Lorik won't let him through. Maybe no team games are going on right now. They're both thinking for themselves. Thinking of their own title chances. Lorik wasn't here last week from memory, so wants to grab as many points as he can, as Tiger almost hitting the back of him, but not quite. So just about keeping his front one. He will have DRS, and he is right behind him. I would be surprised if Tiger does not make this move. We're going to go on board with them as he tries to make the move on his teammate. Not the best run there from Tiger. Does lose a little bit of time, but I'm sure Sushi DRS will counteract that. Here's DRS. Closing, around the outside, and gets the fastest lap. Whilst he makes the move, Lorik is firmly behind him. Good stuff. AGHM Tiger now only 3 seconds behind Bumpier. Caught him by 1 second that lap. Does he have enough pace to close him up and make a move for the lead? Not sure. Merv Martin seems to have lost all pace. He's pitting. There we go. Must have had some form of wing damage and has realised this is pretty much his race over. So he's going to pit and go for fastest lap. Bit of a shame for him after winning the last race, but still going to be a decent result for him after winning the feature race, and his teammate, his title rival, DNFing. So still overall a good result for Merv for the weekend. Interesting to see who wins this weekend. Bumpy has been pretty consistent and is winning this race right now, so this could be good for him. As we see, AGHM Tiger 2.9 behind, hasn't made enough of an impression on Bumpier this lap, I don't think. I think he really needs to be down to 2 seconds behind. Close to Lozzie the Castle section as I say that, but I'm not sure he's close enough to get any kind of move done. Deroy is currently within DRS range of Lorik. Can he stay within it? Not the best run, and loses time. So that might have actually cost him DRS there. Field has spread apart a little bit now. Osman Martin probably aiming for a fastest lap now on his next lap. So the gap from Bumpier to Tiger, 2.5, only half a second reduction from the last lap. I'm not sure Tiger's going to have enough time, or maybe even pace to catch up to Bumpier, who's flying down the straight. He pulled about 3 tenths on him. Wow. Maybe Bumpier has a much more, or is running much less downforce than Tiger in this race. As Deroy is close to LOR, will he be able to make a move? He does have DRS and 6 string. He makes a move to the inside, sees Aloric will fall for it, but does not, so we're not quite able to make a move. But he is close. Will he be able to get this podium? He has a chance. He really needs to make a move on this final straight, though, if he does want this podium. Plays chicane well, and actually gains a little bit of time on Aloric again. It is nice and close. Surprised they didn't get a warning there. He did cut them. I'm surprised we haven't seen more penalties for corner cutting, actually, around this track. I know there are lots of walls, but it is very easy, especially to cut that curb there, to extend the track here as well. Very easy to do. So De Roy, is he close enough? Or some people like to call him De Ruige, as I've heard some people say. Is he close enough? 7/10, he has lost time. Final sector, although Aloric seems to get a really poor exit. De Roy all over the back of him. Will he be able to keep this podium? Aloric really struggling. There is contact. De Roy into the wall. That is catastrophic for him. He might still make this move, but will definitely be missing wing. As Aloric pushed him into the wall again. Is that allowed? I don't know. It seems quite forceful to me. I'm not sure I'd be having that, and there might be an instant after the race. Aloric tries to dive bomb back up the inside. There is contact. Aloric spins under the contact. Dramatic stuff here for the last podium position. I don't think De Roy's in the wrong. Aloric did go for a dive bomb up the inside. Very late, a bit of a dollar shot. I think he had room as well, but he didn't. He just drifted a little bit wide, and he pushed De Roy into the wall. I'm not sure there's much he can say. Merv Martin does get fastest lap. Albatross now all over the back of Aloric as well, who possibly also has wing damage. Unsure on that. Will they be able to catch up to De Roy, who now definitely has wing damage? Will they be able to catch him before the end of the race? I don't know. But Albatross may be able to make a move. AJHM Tiger, meanwhile, only 1.1 seconds behind Wimpy. No, she's going to have time. Aloric trying to push Albatross into the wall now. This is very aggressive driving from him. Albatross right at the back of him. Not quite close into Castle. Aloric weaving again. Is that allowed? I'm not so sure. Maybe there will be some incidents reported. Albatross getting a 3-second penalty. That is a shame for him, but maybe it won't matter. There's no one behind him to take positions away, but if Aloric gets a penalty for his weaving, that maybe even bumps him off position. We'll see. Tiger following down Bumpier. Will he be close enough? It looks unlikely, as Het Bumpier seems set now to take this sprint race victory. As he comes across the line to do so. Here we are. So that is a win for Bumpier. Tiger, second, making up 8 positions with a great recovery from P10 after getting disqualified, quite unfortunately, in the last race. De Roy 10 seconds back, will get P3, deserved I think after that. Aloric and Albatross fighting to the end, but Aloric will take it on track and will take it with the penalty for Albatross. We will see if Aloric gets a penalty for weaving with De Roy, unsure. Merv Martin taking a P6, he would have been hoping for more. Next to be P7, but that was his AI. So those are the results for the sprint race. Let's see who won the weekend overall on points. AJ Tiger getting driver of the day. I agree with that. He definitely deserved it for the sprint race. Potentially deserved it for the last race. Just unlucky with getting disqualified using the new celebration available in this season's podium pass. Well done to Het Bumpier for getting a win, and the overall results for the weekend. Merv Martin extending his championship lead. Great stuff from him. Het Bumpier second. Great stuff for Campos Racing as they come 1-2 this weekend. Good result for them. Albatross P3, a good result for him on what seemed like maybe a tough day at times, but a good result. Aloric again, another good result for him, only 1 point behind Albatross. Good stuff from De Roy, consistent 10 points in each race, getting a podium there at the end as well, well deserved. AJHM Tiger, very unlucky to get disqualified in race 1. Feel a bit sorry for him, very unfortunate, but does come out with a P2, great recovery from P10 in that sprint race. Tom Piraga P8 could have been so much more this week. He had a chance to win really in the feature race, didn't quite get it. Had a chance to win the sprint race, again it all went wrong. Tongo Prof P8, Hyper Nova P10, pretty miserable weekends for them both. And Alexis Beast also struggling this weekend. So that has been Tier 2, Formula 2 of Season 2, Round 2, Baku, lots of 2s this week. And apologies for the Wi-Fi issues or PlayStation issues, not sure quite what happened there. Hopefully it won't happen again. Looking forward to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.